And we're about ready for football tonight at Sharyland Pioneer Home Field, Richard Thompson Stadium. I'm J.R. Gully for Rio Sports Live. Tonight's broadcast powered by Hacienda Ford, University Drive and McCall Road in Edinburgh. We appreciate you joining us tonight for this broadcast as we get ready for some football tonight. Friday night football, some beautiful fall weather finally reaching the valley this weekend. Yep, I saw you in line getting pan dulce this morning. Tamales, the whole 9 yards. Hot coffee. Just had me some right before the game. Tonight's forecast should reach about 50 degrees temperature-wise. We've got a breezy northwest wind here tonight at about 15 miles per hour sustained. Should not affect the passing ability of these two quarterbacks coming in here tonight. Eddie Lee Marburger, the #1 quarterback in the RGV and the #1 quarterback in District 16 5A Division II. The Toros bring in a great quarterback of their own here to this game tonight. Hector Solis. Hector's completed 49 passes on the season for 527 yards. He's a junior. Both of these quarterbacks are juniors tonight in this game. The Pioneer Diamondbacks will take the field wearing their home jerseys. The Toros come out in their visiting attire, white helmets, white jerseys. White pants with blue trim. They will defend the south goal here at Richard Thompson Stadium. The Diamondbacks will defend the north. As we get cranked up here for high school football on a Friday night in South Texas, and we're underway. And Castillo will let that roll out of bounds at the 23-yard line for the Diamondbacks. And we will see that high-powered, high-octane Pioneer Diamondback offense on the field first tonight.
We have a free kick out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds, the call on the field.
All right, we'll be re-kicking the ball.
And Tom Lee, the head coach of the Pioneer Diamondbacks, has elected to have it re-kicked. So, the kicker will come back out on the field for the Toros. That's Brandon Pena, a freshman. Several freshmen on this roster for the Laredo Cigarroa Toros. And he will kick off from the 35-yard line. And here's the kick. That will be taken. Fair caught at the 36-yard line by Luke Padilla. And the Diamondbacks offense will have the ball. Decent field position. First down and 10 from the 36-yard line to get us going here in tonight's game. We're streaming live on the Rio Sports Live Facebook page and also the Sharyland ISD Facebook page. Thank you for joining us here tonight for some high school football. First down and 10. Diamondbacks come out with a spread offense. They'll give it to Tristan Castillo, who runs around the right side. There goes Castillo down his sideline to the 30-yard line, still on his feet inside the 20, and will go out of bounds at the 16-yard line. Joey Ramirez brought him out of bounds, the linebacker, but a big gain there for the Diamondbacks to open up the first play of this football game, and just a simple end and around play by the Diamondbacks. Here they are, hurry up offense. Eddie Lee Marburger, swing pass out to the left. 16 caught it. That's Evan Maldonado. Maldonado tackled after about a 5-yard gain. It'll be 2nd down and 5 coming up for Pioneer from the 12. 4 wide receivers on the field. Man in motion, that's Padilla right to left. Marburger, straight drop back, fires it to Castillo at the 11-yard line, and Castillo will get the first down, and he'll be taken out of bounds by Raul Huizar, the cornerback. And it's a 1st down and goal for Pioneer inside the 10-yard line. 5 wideouts on the field. Marburger in the gun. Will drop straight back, looking to the right. He'll be flushed out of the pocket. Fires it toward the end zone. Caught for a touchdown to LeVar Lindo. And the Diamondbacks strike first blood tonight with not even a minute ticked off of the scoreboard here tonight. Off the big run earlier from Tristan Castillo on the first play of the game. Castillo lined up on the left-hand side, ran to the right upon the snap, got the handoff, kept going right, turned up the sideline, and just ran right down the sideline to get the ball inside the 30. And then Marburger did the rest with his arm. And it's a 7-0 ball game. We'll be right back here on Rio Sports Live.
Fishing fans, here's your chance to catch some fish and help out athletes at the same time. Mark the calendar now and plan on attending October 20th as the 3-Up, 3-Down San Perlita Booster Club Fishing Tournament looks to be the biggest and best yet. Located at Laguna Madre Baits in Port Mansfield, Texas, this tournament is set to provide 100% of the proceeds directly to the athletic programs. Artificial lures only with a blackjack format, no fish over 21 inches, $150 per team or boat, maximum 4 people, and the grand champion is a team closest to 63 inches with 1 red trout and 1 flounder. Food raffles, baked goods, a silent auction, and terrific prizes from some great sponsors. Registration is October 19th. The tournament is October 20th. See you there at the 3-Up, 3-Down Fishing Tournament in Port Mansfield, where catching fish is helping athletes in a big, big way.
Willkommen to Welcome to Hacienda Ford's Trucktoberfest.
Trucktoberfest is the biggest sale of the year on new trucks and SUVs at Hacienda Ford. Now, no matter what options you want, it's at Hacienda Ford. Right now, get a 2019 Ford Expedition for 0% interest for 72 months plus $2,000 bonus cash.
Trucktoberfest means Hacienda has it.
Hi, we're Lady Vikings, and thank you for watching Rio Sports Live. Thank you for watching Rio Sports Live.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready for the prices? It's a Hacienda party.
It's the Hacienda Ford football sale. Right now, get 0% interest for 60 months on 2019 Ford Rangers, plus $2,500 in bonus cash.
We got the tailgates down and we're feeling all right. My Hacienda friends are saving money tonight.
Hacienda has it.
Hola, les habla su amigo Benjamín Gómez, el alcalde de San Benito, invitando a toda la gente que venga a visitarnos aquí a San Benito. Crucen por el puente Los Indios, más bien conocido como el puente de Lucio Blanco. Visítenos a las atracciones que tenemos aquí en San Benito. Aquí los esperamos. Muchas gracias. Su amigo Benjamín Gómez.
Hi, we're Robert Bella's favorite cats, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Fans, if you want to look your best at the next game, then let Chewy's Custom Sports go to work for you. From custom designs and graphics to mass production in-house. If it's hats, shirts, buttons, mugs, cups, banners, and more, then Chewy's is there for every team and every sport. A veteran-owned company in touch with the community. It's Chewy's Custom Sports in San Benito.
Sharyland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sharyland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Needing a treat before or after the big game? Then, when in Harlingen, stop in at the Scoop Ice Cream Parlor and Deli and treat yourself to some amazing things. Ice creams, shakes, sundaes, banana splits, and that's just a sample. If you can dream it, they can make it at the Scoop in Harlingen. From the deli comes a variety of sandwiches that is sure to bring you back for more. Hamburgers and hot dogs served every day. Open Tuesday through Saturday, 11 to 7, Sundays from 12 to 6. On F Street in Harlingen, it's the Scoop Ice Cream Parlor and Deli.
Hi, we're the Lady Tigers, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Men, start the new year off right. Alpha Men's Primary Care wants to remind all men it's time for your annual physical. Call to schedule an appointment. It's about the body, mind, and emotion. Stop feeling sluggish, having no energy, or being stressed. Alpha Men's Healthcare believes in a holistic approach to your overall health. Even if you have low testosterone, diabetes, high blood pressure, or gained weight, let Alpha Men's Primary Care help you increase your energy, stamina, endurance, and quality of life. Start feeling young again. Alpha Men's Primary Care is changing the way men's healthcare is done.
Willkommen to October. Huh?
Welcome to Hacienda Ford's Trucktoberfest.
Trucktoberfest is the biggest sale of the year on Ford pickup trucks at Hacienda Ford. Now, no matter what options you want, it's at Hacienda Ford. Right now, get a 2019 Ford F-150 for 0% interest for 72 months, plus $1,000 bonus cash.
Trucktoberfest means Hacienda has it.
Personal foul, blindside block moves the Diamondbacks backwards to their own 10-yard line. 7:18 remaining in the first quarter of play. 4 wideouts on the field for Eddie Lee Marburger, taking the snap from the shotgun formation, throws it. Pass is caught, receiver goes up the field. This is Evan Maldonado. He gets up to the 33-yard line for a big Pioneer Diamondback first down. Evan had a huge game last week against the Sharyland Rattlers. Marburger fakes it to Castillo. It's a pass to the left to Maldonado again, and Maldonado up the field for another 10 yards and another Pioneer first down. So 3 offensive plays and 3 first downs for Pioneer. 1st and 10 from the gun. Eddie Lee Marburger, the junior quarterback, back to throw, looking to the right. Moves to the right-hand side. He's over near his sideline. Now he'll turn it up the field, and he'll get to the Cigarroa 48-yard line. And that'll be about 2 yards shy of the first down. It'll be 2nd down and 2 coming up with 6:32 remaining in the first quarter of play. Pioneer up 7-0. Pioneer moving the football. 2nd down and 2 from the 48-yard line. 3 wideouts wide left, 2 to the right. Marburger throws straight down the field. That's caught, and that's dropped by Tristan Castillo. And they're going to rule it an incomplete pass at the 32-yard line. So it'll be a 3rd down and 2 situation. Diamondbacks will line up with 4 wide receivers and Castillo in the backfield. Marburger takes a snap, throws it toward LeVar Lindo, and Alan Davila catches this ball for a 1st down. He'll get to the 37-yard line. Davila.
1st and 10, Diamondbacks. Cesar Martinez with that tackle.
Tackled by Cesar Martinez. And it's a 1st and 10, Diamondbacks. Marburger throws it to the right again, caught by Davila at the 33, and Davila stays on his feet, gets down to the 19-yard line, and we've got a flag coming in. Our first flag of the game. Well, no, not the first flag. We had one earlier. Comes a call.
We have a hold on 8-8 on the offense. A 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul.
They're going to get LeVar Lindo on the hold. It's a 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. LeVar Lindo was out wide right blocking for Davila, and he got called for holding. So it's a 1st down and 10, Diamondbacks from the Cigarroa 35. Marburger throws it to the left for Castillo. Castillo in and around. He runs it back the other way. Here comes Castillo back down the Pioneer sideline inside the 20. He'll go out of bounds at around the 16-yard line, and that's another 1st down for Tristan Castillo and these Pioneer Diamondbacks. 5:55 remaining in the first quarter. 3 wide receivers wide right, 2 to the left. Marburger in the gun, throws it, looking left. Nope, he'll keep it. Rolls to the right, throws it for Lindo in the end zone. Incomplete. Ruled out of bounds. 2nd down and 10 for Pioneer at the 20-yard line. Play comes in from the sideline. As we see Castillo and Luke Padilla wide left. Got Maldonado, Davila, and Lindo wide right. Marburger, straight drawback, fires it for the end zone to Padilla, touchdown, Diamondbacks. Luke Padilla on the reception, and the Diamondbacks have 13 points on the scoreboard. 5:41 remaining here in the first quarter of play. Olivares comes back out on the field for the extra point. Castillo will hold. Good snap, kick is up, splits the uprights, and we're looking at a 14-0 ball game in favor of the Diamondbacks with 5:41 remaining in the first quarter of play. We're back in a moment on Rio Sports Live.
Hola, les habla su amigo Benjamín Gómez, el alcalde de San Benito, invitando a toda la gente que venga a visitarnos aquí a San Benito. Crucen por el puente Los Indios, más bien conocido como el puente de Lucio Blanco. Visítenos a las atracciones que tenemos aquí en San Benito. Aquí los esperamos. Muchas gracias, su amigo Benjamín Gómez.
Welcome back to our broadcast at Richard Thompson Stadium, powered by Hacienda Ford. Pablo Salazar gets set to tee it off for the Diamondbacks from his 40-yard line. Be a deep end-over-end kick. The Toros will let it go out of bounds out of the back of the end zone. And we'll see that Toro offense back out on the field again for the 2nd time tonight. here with 5:41 remaining in the first quarter of play.
Visit exclusive designs.
Joe Bowling and System 1 are in town. They're over at Tom Landry's Hall of Fame Stadium as the Nicky Rowe Warriors and the Mission Eagles are playing tonight. Ought to be a good one there. Some district championship implications on the table tonight. First down and 10, Laredo Cigarroa Toros at the 25. Two wide receivers wide left, one to the right. This is Solis, the quarterback, from the gun. Solis takes a snap, fires it down the middle of the field. That's too far in front of his receiver, Victor Romanos. Had he thrown that a little bit to the left, he would have got Romanos in stride, and Romanos would still be running. Second down and 10 coming up. So if you're the Laredo Toros, your Hacienda Ford key to the game is to try to keep this Pioneer offense off the field. Maintain a drive, burn some clock, and score some points. Fumble on the play back at the 15-yard line. Solis bobbled the snap. He was looking to hand that ball off to Albert Aguirre, the running back. Couldn't make it happen. They lost the football, and the Toros go backwards. Third down and 21 coming up from the 14-yard line. Two wideouts wide left, one to the right. Solis in shotgun formation, man in motion, left to right. Again, pass play caught by Toro at the 28-yard line. And that gets him back to where they were. Victor Romanos on the receiving end of that pass play. Tackle made by Alejandro Vasquez of the Diamondbacks, and the punting team comes back out for the Toros. Sigi Sepulveda will kick it away to Tristan Castillo back deep at his 40-yard line. .420 remaining in the first quarter of play. Diamondbacks up 14-0. High snap. Sigi pulls it down, kicks it away. It's a short kick. It'll take a Laredo Cigarroa bounce, and it'll be picked up at the 42-yard line. That's where we'll see Eddie Lee Marburger and the Diamondbacks offense out on the field. This District 16 5A Division II football game. Pioneer Diamondbacks just taking it to the Sharyland Rattlers last week, 63-28. They're 3-0 in district play. Ed Couch Elsa Yellow Jackets, the other team that has 3 wins in district. First down and 10 for the Diamondbacks from their own 42-yard line. Marburger throws it to the left. It's caught by Evan Maldonado, and Maldonado makes a spin move, breaking one tackle and takes it up to the 49-yard line. Second down and 3 yards to go coming up. Hurry up offense for the Diamondbacks. 4 wide receivers. Marburger drops straight back, throws a deep ball to LeVar Lindo, and that's just short of Lindo, who was down at the 20-yard line. Third down coming up for the Diamondbacks. Ball put down on the left hash at the 49. Four wideouts on the field. Here's a handoff to Castillo up the middle, and Castillo gets a first down and more. Breaks loose, the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Tristan Castillo of the Pioneer Diamondbacks. Tristan Castillo just took the handoff, went right between his left guard and left tackle, got past the second level, and he was gone. Oliver Olivares comes out to kick the point after. Castillo will hold. Good snap. Olivares' kick is up, and it's good. It's a 21-0 ball game. 3:29 left in the first quarter of play. Diamondbacks on top.
We're the Road 9 City Rattlers. Thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Men, start the new year off right. Alpha Men's Primary Care wants to remind all men it's time for your annual physical. Call to schedule an appointment. It's about the body, mind, and emotion. Stop feeling sluggish, having no energy, or being stressed. Alpha Men's Healthcare believes in a holistic approach to your overall health. Even if you have low testosterone, diabetes, high blood pressure, or gained weight, let Alpha Men's Primary Care help you increase your energy, stamina, endurance, and quality of life. Start feeling young again. Alpha Men's Primary Care is changing the way men's healthcare is done.
Welcome back to Richard Thompson Stadium. Diamondbacks will kick it away from the 40-yard line. This is Pablo Salazar. Correction. Mike Ramos, the kicker. And the Toros will let it go out of bounds out of the back of the end zone. These two kickers for the Pioneer Diamondbacks, I had the opportunity to watch them last week. Mike Ramos and Oliver Olivares, both of them were kicking 45-yard field goals in warm-ups. So both these guys at any given time can kick a deep ball down the field. Toros offense back out on the field. First down and 10 from the 25. Solis under center. He'll take the snap. He'll keep the football, runs to the left. Brings it up to the 29-yard line. Tackle made by the Pioneer Diamondbacks.
Matthew Solis with the tackle.
Matthew Solis, a defensive end. Second down and 6 yards to go coming up for the Toros. Two wide receivers wide right, one to the left, one wing back to Solis's right. Solis from the gun, man in motion. Man in motion gets a football, spins around, breaks one tackle. That's the ball carrier, Hector Solis, number 11. Correction, number 10's the ball carrier. That's Edwin Reyes, the wide receiver. He was lined up wide left, comes back inside, gets the ball. Then he's met hard in the backfield by Jay Palacios, the inside linebacker. No gain on the play, third down and 7 coming up for the Toros. 3 wideouts on the field for Hector Solis. Solis, straight drop back, fires it to the left. And that is an interception. Nope, that is a completion. The referee turned around and waved his hand the other way, but I think he was waving at the chain gang to move the chain. So that is a first down for the Toros. That ball was caught by the wide receiver Victor Romanos, and it's a first down and 10 Toros from the 35-yard line. Solis from the gun will give it to a running back, and he's met hard in the backfield by Jay Palacios. The ball carrier that time was Raul Huizar. Loss of about 3 on the play. It'll be second down and 13 coming up for the Toros. 1:16 remaining in the first quarter of play. Diamondbacks on top, 21-0. As you listen to audio coverage tonight on Rio Sports Live, powered by Hacienda Ford. 2 wide receivers on the field for the Toros. One back in the backfield behind Solis. He'll get the handoff, and he'll be stopped immediately by lots of Diamondbacks. Matthew Solis in on the stop for the Diamondbacks.
Brings it back to the 30-yard line.
Ball carrier was Raul Huizar of the Toros. 3rd down and 15 after the 2-yard loss for the Toros from their own 29. 2 wide receivers wide right, 1 to the left. And Solis has the play blown dead.
We have a dead ball, false start on the offense. 5-yard penalty, repeat 3rd down.
Dead ball foul, false start on the Toros. That'll be a 5-yard penalty. They'll move them backwards to the 25-yard line. We have 15 seconds remaining in the first quarter of play. And if they don't get the play off, we're going to go to the second quarter. That's exactly what's going to happen as the clock winds down. And that's the end of the first quarter of play. Pioneer 21, the Toros 0. Back with the second quarter right after this.
Thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Everyone's a winner at Kano Auto Sales 2 in Harlingen. Choose from a wide selection and score big today on West Expressway 83. How about this 2015 Chevy Silverado 1500, a regular cab, custom wheels, bedliner, 21,000 miles, power everything, $25,900. Or how about this 2015 BMW 328i, fully loaded with an X-Drive, navigation, sunroof, leather interior, $18,999. Financing is available with lending for all types. Every deal's a winner at Kano Auto Sales 2, in business since 2002, Harlingen, Texas.
We begin the second quarter tonight. It's a 3rd down and about 20 yards to go for the Laredo Cigarroa Toros on their own 25. Solis back to throw, throws a deep ball to the left. It's caught at the 48-yard line. He'll get into Pioneer territory and be taken down at the 44. That's Victor Romanos, the #1 wide receiver tonight for the Toros, and the Toros strike big on that play. It was a deep ball right down the Toro sideline. What a big gain there. What a big breath of fresh air for these Laredo Cigarroa Toros. Victor Romano, pretty big size wide receiver for these Cigarroa Toros. 1st down and 10. Here's a handoff to 6 up the middle. That's Jesse Garza, the running back. Garza got about 4 yards on the play. It'll be a 2nd down coming up. Taking a look at Romano's numbers on the year. Not big numbers, but effective. He has 11 receptions for 92 yards. He's actually listed on this stat sheet as a tight end. He's a pretty good sized target out there on the field. 2nd down, 6 yards to go coming up. We've got a flag on the play. Dead ball foul for a false start against the Toros. And they'll march him back 5 yards with 10:45 remaining in the first half of play here at Richard Thompson Stadium tonight in Sharyland. Beautiful night for football, clear sky. We've got a breeze out of the northwest. Should be laying down to about 10 miles per hour tonight. And it's going to get cool. 2nd down and 11. We've got flags on the play again. Most likely for the illegal procedure variety.
We have a dead ball, false start on the offense. Still 2nd down.
Another false start on the offense, and just like that, the Toros are looking at a 2nd down and 16 from the 49-yard line. 2 wideouts wide left. Edwin Reyes wide right for the Toros. On 2nd down, Solis in the gun. Man in motion, Solis takes it up the field with running room. Solis bounces it outside, gets a 1st down.
Solis running hard.
Gets down to the 31-yard line and slides down. Good job, good run there by the quarterback, Hector Solis. Good heads up running, good blocking by that Toro offensive line there, led by Sigi Sepulveda. Juan Serna up there as well, opening those gaps up, giving his men some running lanes to run through. First down and 10, Toros in Diamondback territory at the 32. Quick handoff up the middle. And at the second level, Raul Huizar was met hard by several Diamondbacks.
Possible 2-yard gain.
Looks like Fernando Salcedo in on the stop for the Diamondbacks. Salcedo, one of the leading tacklers for this football team. He's got 97 on the year. Had a big game too last week against Sharyland. And the ball carrier will get sacked in the backfield. Ethan Lee, the defensive back, bringing down the ball carrier there, number 4. Jacob Lozano, a freshman. And that's a loss on the play. It'll be a 3rd down and 14 coming up for the Toros from the Pioneer 36 with 8:25 remaining in the first half of play here tonight. 2 wideouts wide left for the Toros. Ball put down in the middle of the field between the hashes. Solis in the gun. Man in motion. We've got an illegal procedure. Penalty again on the field.
We have a dead ball, false start on the offense. Still 3rd down.
Penalties will hurt you every time, especially if you're going against a team like the Pioneer Diamondbacks. They're going to get their yards in either game, and when you just turn around and give them those penalty yards for the mental mistakes, that's just free yards for the other team. 3rd down and long now for the Toros from the 41. Man in motion, the ball goes backwards, and looks like Pioneer scoops it up at the the 44-yard line, and the Diamondbacks have the ball back. Alvaro Pena, the outside linebacker, scooping up the football at the 46-yard line, and the Pioneer Diamondback defense stops the first drive of the Laredo Cigarroa Toros into Pioneer territory. Defense shut them down, and Pioneer has the ball back. 1st and 10 from the Toro 46-yard line. 3 wide receivers wide left, ball on the right hash. Castillo in the backfield. Marburger, straight drop back from the gun. Throws it, deep ball, caught. That's out of the hands of Alan Davila at the 12-yard line. Alan Davila had that ball in his hands, and he couldn't tuck it in and hang on to it. And it's a 2nd down and 10 coming up for the Pioneer Diamondbacks from the 46. Handoff up the middle. Castillo bounces it outside to the right. Castillo, 1st down and more. Heads down the sideline inside the 10-yard line. Wrestled out of bounds at the 8-yard line by Albert Aguirre of the Toros, and it's a 1st and goal for the Diamondbacks with 7:19 remaining in the first half of play. Diamondbacks line up with 3 wide receivers to the left, and we've got a timeout on the field.
We have a timeout on the defense.
Called by the Toros. We'll take a timeout too. Diamondbacks up 21-0 with 7:19 remaining in the first half of play.
We are this close.
We're this close.
We are this close. From 120
to making history. This close to changing the world. We're this close.
This close to making sure no child suffers a crippling disease
Ever again.
This close.
We are this close to ending polio.
Ending polio.
All we need is you.
This close.
If we don't act now, we may lose this chance forever. Help Rotary make history at endpolionow.org.
At HCISD, we move the needle forward every day.
We'll blaze a trail for future generations.
It's not just about equipping students with skills for the future. We awaken their potential and empower them to make good choices.
No matter where you're from or where you're headed, there's a place for you to flourish at HCISD.
Back after the Toro timeout. 1st and goal for the Diamondbacks at the 9-yard line. 4 wide receivers wide left. LeVar Lindo wide right. Marburger from the gun. Takes a snap, straight drop back, looks left, fires it deep in the end zone. That's in and out of the hands of Luke Padilla. Right in front of the goalpost. 2nd down and goal coming up. For Pioneer. 3 wideouts wide left. Castillo, Davila, and Padilla. Marburger back in the gun, throws it for LeVar Lindo. It's caught, touchdown, Pioneer. LeVar Lindo, number 88. Scores 1 there for the D-backs.
By the way, ladies and gentlemen, be careful when the cheerleaders throw stuff in the crowd.
Olivares back out on the field for the point after.
Be careful.
Marburger just threw it up in the air toward the corner of the end zone and allowed LeVar Lindo to use his 6'5" frame to run underneath that ball and catch it. Point after kick is good. 28-0, our score with 7:07 remaining in the first half of play here at Richard Thompson Stadium tonight. We're back in a moment.
Every great dining adventure begins with one word, fresh. At the Sea Ranch, we combine a fresh, inviting atmosphere with chef-inspired cuisine prepared from the freshest local shrimp, oysters, snapper, and mahi-mahi. Our salmon, Alaskan king crab, and live Maine lobsters are flown in fresh. A local favorite for over 30 years, the Sea Ranch. Come enjoy a fresh experience.
Back at Richard Thompson Stadium, Mike Ramos kicks a high end-over-end kick. Be fair caught by Hector Solis at the 22-yard line. And the Toros have 7:07 to work with here in the first half of play. They had a good drive on the last offensive possession.
Ball spotted at the 28.
Solis doing a really good job tonight of connecting with his tight end, Victor Romanos. But a missed handled snap and a fumble recovery by Alvaro Pena gave the Diamondbacks the ball on the Toro 46-yard line, and Pioneer capitalized on the fumble. First down and 10, Hector Solis, the quarterback, on the keeper, heads up the middle. And he's met hard by lots of Diamondbacks. Shamir Mallard on the tackle for the D-backs. 2nd and 5 coming up. Ball on the 30-yard line between the hashes. Jesse Garza. The running back in the backfield was Solis. Solis from the gun takes a snap, gives it to Garza, and Garza's got nowhere to go. Tackled by Ramos in the backfield. Lost about a yard on the play. It'll be third down and 6 yards to go coming up for the Toros from the 28-yard line. Call comes in from the sideline. Toros using a wristband system on the offense. Their coaches flash up some numbers. They read a code on the wristband. That's the play they're going to run. Solis, bootleg out to his left, under pressure from Ramos, and he'll just pitch this one out of bounds as Ramos was on his tail. Romeo Ramos, the outside linebacker. And it'll be fourth down coming up for the Toros. 5:39 remaining in the first half of play here in Mission, Texas tonight. Our broadcast is being streamed on the Sharyland ISD Facebook page, also the Rio Sports Live Facebook page. It's an audio stream only on a Friday night. Fourth down. Sigi gets this one kicked away, and 41 picks it up for Pioneer and brings it to the 47-yard line. That's Guillermo Guerrero on the return. And the offense to hit the field once again for the Pioneer Diamondbacks. As we see in these games, as it'll progress, we'll see more and more names we haven't called come off the sideline for the Diamondbacks, as Coach Lee will certainly use this opportunity to play some of the subs and give playing time to those who work really hard in practice and see no playing time during the game. But certainly a situation like this, he will start bringing out some of his starters and subbing in some of his backups. First down and 10 after the Toro penalty for the Diamondbacks from the Toro 39. Three wideouts wide left. Here's a handoff up the middle to the running back.
Taylor Esparza with the carry to the 35.
Esparza now the ball carrier.
Second and 7.
For the Diamondbacks, about a 3-yard gain on the play. It'll be second down and 7 coming up. Ball on the 35. Three wide receivers wide right, one to the left, to the left now. Marburger throws it to the right. That pass is caught at the 30-yard line. The ball is knocked out. J.J. Steinman on the reception there for the D-backs. About a yard shy of the first down, 3rd and 1 from the 29-yard line. Two wide receivers wide left. Marburger in the gun. Low snap, Marburger keeps it, heads up the middle of the field with running room. Eddie Lee Marburger down to the 4-yard line. Tackle made by Jacob Lozano. And Marburger just on a quarterback draw had a big hole right up the middle. Three wide receivers wide left. Marburger gives it to Taylor Esparza, and flags on the play.
Dead ball, false start on the offense. 5-yard penalty, still first down.
Dead ball foul, false start on the offense. 5 yards marched off against the Diamondbacks. Cipriano Martinez wide left, along with Steinman and Castillo. Taylor Esparza, the running back, behind Marburger. Marburger throws it to the right as the receiver falls down. It's going for Mike Ramos. The receiver lined up far right. He fell down at the goal line. Pass incomplete, second down.
For Ramos.
Marburger hands it off to Taylor Esparza. Esparza in the end zone, touchdown Diamondbacks. Taylor Esparza, just a simple handoff and a run play to the left side, off left tackle, excuse me. Had all kinds of room to run. He ran into the end zone for a quick score for the Pioneer Diamondbacks. Olivares to kick the point after. Castillo will hold. A bobbled snap. Castillo will pick it up. He'll throw it toward the end zone. That's broken up by Jacob Lozano. And the score will remain 34-0 in favor of the Diamondbacks. 3:45 left in the first half of play.
Hi, we're Mission Veterans, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Mike Ramos tees it off at the 40-yard line. Jacob Lozano back deep to receive at his 5. Mike kicks a short end over end kick. That'll be fair caught at the 20-yard line by Victor Romanos. And that Cigarroa Toro offense will be back out on the field with 3:45 remaining in the first half of play. Blue clear sky tonight, 64 degrees our temperature. Low going down to 49 tonight in Mission, Texas.
Pico Propane and Fuels, they are simply the best. Proud sponsors of Sharyland ISD.
Winds settling down to about 10 miles per hour. Beautiful night. Beautiful fall evening for football here in deep South Texas. Solis with a snap, a high snap. He'll be tackled in the backfield. By Jesse Alvarado, one of the big D linemen for these Pioneer Diamondbacks. Loss of 1 yard on the play. It'll be second down and 11 for the Toros. 2 wideouts wide left, 1 to the right. Solis from the shotgun. Man in motion, that's Jesse Garza. Fake handoff to Garza, and Solis trying to get out of the pocket, and he can't do it.
Solis running the traffic right around.
Met by Palacios and several other Pioneer Diamondbacks. No gain on the play. Ball on the 24-yard line between the hashes, third down and 11. 2:41 remaining in the second quarter. 2 wide receivers wide left, 1 to the right. Solis in the gun. Takes a snap, looks to the right, he throws it. Pass caught. Correction, intended for Jesse Garza. Too high for Garza. And the punt team comes on for the Toros. Sigifredo Sepulveda back to punt it for the Toros. Sepulveda, the left tackle for the Toros and also the punter. Pretty good sized fella. Low snap. Sigi picks it up. Punts it away. It'll take a Toro bounce at the 50-yard line and will roll out of bounds at the 42.
Thank you.
2:13 remaining in the second quarter of play.
Sharyland ISD, we love you.
We have offsides on the defense. That penalty is declined. We have a personal foul, roughing the kicker on 35, 15 yards, automatic first down.
So they're going to call Pete Esparza for the roughing the punter. And the offense will hit the field for the Toros and get the ball back after the 15-yard penalty. 2 minutes and 13 seconds remaining in this first half of play here in Mission, Texas tonight. Tonight's game is powered by Hacienda Ford, located at University Drive and McCall Road in Edinburgh. 1st and 10. Toros from the 39-yard line. Here's a run right up the middle by Jacob Lozano, a freshman running back. Picks up 8 yards on the play. 2nd down and 2 coming up. Ball put down on the left hash at the 47-yard line. Second down and 2 yards to go coming up. Play comes in for the Toros. 2 wideouts wide left. Edwin Reyes wide right. Reyes in motion. High snap. Goes over the top of Solis's head, and Solis will get back on it back at the 32-yard line. Big loss there for the Toros. These losses and mistakes have proven costly, not just for the Toros, but for any team that comes into this house to play football against the Pioneer Diamondbacks. They cannot make any of those mental mistakes. Diamondbacks are well coached and they know how to take advantage of them. 3rd down and long for the Toros. Solis looks left, steps up in the pocket, rolls to the left, throws it, deep ball. And that'll be out of bounds. Pass intended for Romanos, the tight end, at around the 35-yard line. That will stop the clock at 46 seconds remaining in the first half of play. Halftime, we will take a break. We will try to work on some technical issues we're having with the camera, get that back up, so we can watch live recording of this game after the football game tonight. Punt team out on the field for the Toros. Sigi Sepulveda kicks it away. That will take a Toro bounce and will be down at near the 25-yard line.
Spotted on the 26-yard line. 1st and 10.
And the offense will hit the ground for the Diamondbacks and have 35 seconds left in the first half of play here at Richard Thompson Stadium tonight. Beautiful night for football here in South Texas. Taylor Esparza in the game at running back. Marburger's still in the game at quarterback. 3 wideouts wide left. Marburger hands it off to Esparza. Esparza bounces it out to the right. Gets a 1st down. He's stopped at the 40-yard line.
Esparza with the nifty carry to the, looks like they're going to mark that baby. Take that back. There's dirty laundry on the field.
We have a holding on 6-1 on the offense.
So they're going to get 61, Mason Villegas, a junior offensive lineman, on a holding call. They didn't even put the ball down where Esparza wound up. Didn't even give them a chance. 1st down and long coming up for Pioneer. Ball back to the 19. Marburger in trouble in the backfield, being forced out of the pocket, rolls to the left, fires it down the field. Still waiting on the call. I think he was out of bounds. 81, the intended target, Cipriano Martinez. Pass was no good. He was out of bounds. Marburger being flushed out of the pocket that time, didn't get the number of the defender flushing him out. But he did a great job of getting Marburger's attention. Castillo, a quick out pass to the left. Castillo out, runs around one guy. Here goes Tristan Castillo down the sideline. Castillo will be pushed out of bounds at the 30-yard line by the freshman Jacob Lozano.
All the way down to the 30-yard line.
4 seconds left.
4 seconds on the clock.
On the clock, Castillo did a great job of getting that out pass to the left and then eluding the defender. And a timeout on the field called by the Toros with 4 seconds remaining in the first half of play. We'll take a timeout too. This is Rio Sports Live.
You're watching Rio Sports Live.
Men, start the new year off right. Alpha Men's Primary Care wants to remind all men it's time for your annual physical. Call to schedule an appointment. It's about the body, mind, and emotion. Stop feeling sluggish, having no energy, or being stressed. Alpha Men's Healthcare believes in a holistic approach to your overall health. Even if you have low testosterone, diabetes, high blood pressure, or gained weight, let Alpha Men's Primary Care help you increase your energy, stamina, endurance, and quality of life. Start feeling young again. Alpha Men's Primary Care is changing the way men's healthcare is done.
At HCISD, we move the needle forward every day.
We'll blaze a trail for future generations.
It's not just about equipping students with skills for the future. We awaken their potential and empower them to make good choices.
No matter where you're from or where you're headed, there's a place for you to flourish at HCISD.
Back at Richard Thompson Stadium after the timeout, Taylor Esparza, the ball carrier, runs to the right for a gain of 8 yards. Flag on the play.
We have a holding on 61 on the offense. That penalty is declined. Halftime.
So there you have it. Can't get any more simpler than that. Penalty declined against the Diamondbacks. It is halftime. And our scores, the Pioneer Diamondbacks 34, the Laredo Cigarroa Toros nothing. We'll take a break at the half, and we'll be back for the third quarter here in a moment. You're listening to live coverage of high school football tonight on Rio Sports Live, powered by Hacienda Ford.
Vision Source, the optometry staff works around your busy schedule and take the time to answer your questions and concerns prior to a visit. Dr. Jaime Rodriguez and Dr. Laura Loki offering full vision examinations, diagnostics, and treatment of an array of eye diseases and conditions to keep your eyes healthy. Call the friendly staff today with questions or schedule a consultation. San Benito Vision Source.
Hola, les habla su amigo Benjamín Gómez, el alcalde de San Benito, invitando a toda la gente que venga a visitarnos aquí a San Benito. Crucen por el puente Los Indios, más bien conocido como el puente de Lucio Blanco. Visítenos a las atracciones que tenemos aquí en San Benito. Aquí los esperamos. Muchas gracias. Su amigo Benjamín Gómez.
Start the new year off right. Alpha Men's Primary Care wants to remind all men it's time for your annual physical. Call to schedule an appointment. It's about the body, mind, and emotion. Stop feeling sluggish, having no energy, or being stressed. Alpha Men's Healthcare believes in a holistic approach to your overall health. Even if you have low testosterone, diabetes, high blood pressure, or gained weight, let Alpha Men's Primary Care help you increase your energy, stamina, endurance, and quality of life. Start feeling young again. Alpha Men's Primary Care is changing the way men's healthcare is done.
At San Benito Vision Source, the optometry staff works around your busy schedule and take the time to answer your questions and concerns prior to a visit. Dr. Jaime Rodriguez and Dr. Laura Loki offering full vision examinations, diagnostics, and treatment of an array of eye diseases and conditions to keep your eyes healthy. Call the friendly staff today with questions or schedule a consultation. San Benito Vision Source.
This close.
We're this close.
We are this close of wanting to making history.
This close to changing the world.
We're this close.
This close. This close to making sure no child suffers a crippling disease
ever again. This close.
We are this close to ending polio.
Ending polio.
All we need is you.
This close.
If we don't act now, we may lose this chance forever. Help Rotary make history at endpolionow.org.
Sharyland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sharyland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
Every great dining adventure begins with one word, fresh. At the Sea Ranch, we combine a fresh, inviting atmosphere with chef-inspired cuisine prepared from the freshest local shrimp, oysters, snapper, and mahi-mahi. Our salmon, Alaskan king crab, and live Maine lobsters are flown in fresh. A local favorite for over 30 years, the Sea Ranch. Come enjoy a fresh experience.
This close.
We're this close.
We are this close.
Of Phone 120.
To making history.
This close to changing the world.
We're this close.
This close. This close to making sure no child suffers a crippling disease
Ever again. This close.
We are this close to ending polio.
Ending polio.
All we need is you.
This close.
If we donate now, we may lose this chance forever. Help Rotary make history at endpolionow.org.
Inmates, you are now property of Cell Block X.
Fishing fans, here's your chance to catch some fish and help out athletes at the same time. Mark the calendar now and plan on attending October 20th as the 3-up, 3-down San Perlita Booster Club Fishing Tournament looks to be the biggest and best yet. Located at Laguna Madre Baits in Port Mansfield, Texas, this tournament is set to provide 100% of the proceeds directly to the athletic programs. Artificial lures only with a blackjack format, no fish over 21 inches, $150 per team or boat, maximum 4 people, and the grand champion is a team closest to 63 inches with 1 red trout and 1 flounder. Food raffles, baked goods, a silent auction, and terrific prizes from some great sponsors. Registration is October 19th. The tournament is October 20th. See you there at the 3-up, 3-down fishing tournament in Port Mansfield, where catching fish is helping athletes in a big, big way. At San Benito Vision Source, the optometry staff works around your busy schedule and take the time to answer your questions and concerns prior to a visit. Dr. Jaime Rodriguez and Dr. Laura Loki offering full vision examinations, diagnostics, and treatment of an array of eye diseases and conditions to keep your eyes healthy. Call the friendly staff today with questions or schedule a consultation. San Benito Vision Source.
Hola, les habla su amigo Benjamín Gómez, el alcalde de San Benito, invitando a toda la gente que venga a visitarnos aquí a San Benito. Crucen por el puente Los Indios, más bien conocido como el puente de Lucio Blanco. Visítenos a las atracciones que tenemos aquí en San Benito. Aquí los esperamos. Muchas gracias. Su amigo Benjamín Gómez.
Thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito. Fishing fans, here's your chance to catch some fish and help out athletes at the same time. Mark the calendar now and plan on attending October 20th as the 3-up, 3-down San Perlita Booster Club Fishing Tournament looks to be the biggest and best yet. Located at Laguna Madre Baits in Port Mansfield, Texas, this tournament is set to provide 100% of the proceeds directly to the athletic programs. Artificial lures only with a blackjack format. No fish over 21 inches. $150 per team or boat. Maximum 4 people, and the grand champion is a team closest to 63 inches with 1 red trout and 1 flounder. Food raffles, baked goods, a silent auction, and terrific prizes from some great sponsors. Registration is October 19th. The tournament is October 20th. See you there at the 3-Up, 3-Down Fishing Tournament in Port Mansfield, where catching fish is helping athletes in a big, big way.